I'm Derrick De Kerckhove, and I'm very happy to celebrate this reunion of the virtual students, or the real students virtually, of UOC. I think it's very important for people to meet, actually, and have this occasion. And I'm very happy to be part of the event, and it's actually my first time at an event of this sort. And I would like to talk about, I'd like to make this both serious and a bit fun, because it is the kind of new diseases that we are experiencing because of our complete commitment, passion, and absolute dedication to this and all the technologies that we have. So what disease do we get out of that? Not these germ-based one. I'm not talking about the breakdown of machines. I'm just talking about what kind of, new mental situation we find ourselves with our machines. I am going to test the crowd. I'm going to ask them what addictions they recognize among the list that I am actually giving them. Yeah, absolutely. The question is, can we live without it? Sometimes it happens and we're forced to, and it feels like a holiday. It always does. I think we are actually, as long as it's there and we're, within reach of it, we're going to use it. Somehow, if it is not there, it's interesting how little time it takes to readapt. That's very interesting. So I've tried that anyway. Yes, we will. We'll have these people. Well, they will just retire. You know that there is an artist who invented something to help people to be completely out. It's a little jewel. You rub it, like in a Star Trek, and you are surrounded by an aura of invisibility. No media can cross you, no sensor can take you, no RFID can reach you. I mean,
so it's a kind of
artist.
Shield that is protecting.
It's a virtual shield. Of course it doesn't work, but the metaphor is beautiful. It's a great art. Usman Haque, an artist from Pakistan who is at the School of Architecture in London. Fantastic art. A brilliant artist, and this is the best piece. It really tells us where we're going. Total surround. The point is, I'm talking to people who are all suffering from the diseases that I'm going to describe, just didn't know it. So that's why I call it e-Pandora. So everybody's going to get sick just listening to this talk. But they didn't know they had it. No, I think it's true. You'll see, it's amazing. You never had a lobotomy? You don't remember a big hard disk crash in your life?
Personally, physically, no.
You didn't have a, no? So none of your computer crashed once and for, you never lost any data?
Fortunately not. I lost my whole computer. But
well, there I'm talking, yeah. Right? That's a lobotomy. That's what I'm saying. So anyway, this is the thing that we feel. See, the point is, I'm not talking about the let down by the machine itself. It's not so much that. It's what happens in our mind when we are dealing with crisis regarding the machine. Or what happened to our sensibility when we are so dependent on, the next phone calls. It's just, that's what I'm interested in. Yes, oh sure. The political maturity has been very quick. The financial maturity has been reasonably quick too, although the recent events. The political maturity has been quick. The artistic maturity has been quite consistent. The social maturity depends on. It depends on opening much more the system than it is. And there are countries where it's not open, and it's bad news for them. Bad news for them.
Which is
not this one. This one is actually doing fine. But although there is a tendency here also to close the communication by sort of monopolizing, controlling, making you pay wherever it goes, a lot of freedom is needed there in order to sustain a real economy, in fact, and a real innovation potential. But some countries, language is not a barrier. Oh no, language is not a barrier. Even translation, it's fantastic. No, language is in fact I think difference of language is a very strong creator of innovation and adaptation. It's the most monolingual people who are stuck in their own language, like America, for example. They have Spanish, okay, yeah, but they don't really practice it too much. Simply our mono-structured mind. They don't know the rest of the world. They don't know that there is. And today you really have to have a maximum number of languages and do it in a way that's you know, constructive. Also, I mean, it's incredible that Wikipedia gives you 250 dead languages, you know, make you available, or resurrects them to a certain extent. Who knows one day if they can find out to resurrect some kind of sound. It's amazing. No, I think languages are not an obstacle. Look, there were studies, it's funny because there were studies about this and constantly, research on about what, you know, should you let your child, what age should your child be before you teach him? Or should you let him just be? And every 20 years, the mood changed from yes to no, black to white. Literally, they were saying, no, don't expose your child to a second language. It'll destroy his initial grammar. This is the Chomsky people, right? And the other people said, no, this is ridiculous. Put the child as soon as he can in another linguistic environment, and he will develop much more intelligently. And look, this is a proof. We've got 20 people who were educated this way, who are the head of the industry. You know, I mean, these arguments were coming up. I think that, but my conclusion for my experience and the experience of people that I know is absolutely to have a second language as early as possible is fantastic. It's fantastic, and this is the case here, right? I mean, Catalan and half Spanish, so it's cool. And then also I find that there's a reasonably good level of English speaking here, reasonably good. So that's for me, that's the condition of flexibility in career options, in self-representation, in economic, obviously, relations. It clearly makes them better. But there's so many levels at which having more than one language is deeply valuable.